watching Compton Rick Rock TV.
Yo, what up? It's Compton Rick Rock with Compton Rick Rock TV. And I'm going to start by shaking my head on this one. Rest in peace to bandman Kevo's son. Was took out the game. I don't like to say the other word, so I'm going to say took out the game a couple of days ago. I believe that was yesterday or the day before yesterday morning, which is a sad situation. This is not the first time that we have seen somebody's child in the hip hop community lose their life. We seen a couple of months ago where Gilly the Kid lost his son due to something similar by the hands of weapons. Yeah, this is a sad one. And what makes it even sad is this, man. I'm gonna get down to the meat of it. We ain't gonna sit here and make this no pity party. And I don't wish this on anybody. Let's just get that out the way. And rest in peace to the young man that lost his life. I seen bandman Kevo Instagram page in his stories. And he put up a post. He said, anybody with information on this case, I have a bag for you. Which mean that anybody with information, I'm going to pay you. And y'all know the rest that goes along with that. Well, the thing is this, man. And it's sad to say that when we get in these, how can I say this? When we get in these positions, when we start getting money, and if you was in the street life prior to that, or if you got into any kind of beef during your terms of, in your rap career, anything like that, and it started getting serious, because if you guys paid attention, not too long ago, his vehicle got lit up. So that's some type of indication that therefore somebody is looking for you, somebody is after you. Now, when you got street smarts and you know this, shouldn't it be fair for you to say, hey, man, let me get my immediate family out of harm's way, out of danger? That would be the smart thing to do. Because when I see posts like, any information that you guys could give me on this, I'm going to give you the bag. Then I'm looking at him with all this expensive $1 million jewelry on, rings, chains, and, the body work that he had done. That money should have been utilized to get your immediate family out of dangers, especially your son, 15 years old, lost his life. Now, we don't know what his son done in the streets. We don't know what transpired. We don't know if this is linked back to him or anything like that. But when you guys seen Gilly the Kid son get took out the game, that right there was an indication for any one of you guys in the streets, man. Get your kids, get your mother, get your people out these areas that it wasn't safe when you was running in these streets, when you was running in these same areas. This is the same neighborhood that y'all rap about. This is the same streets that y'all talk about in y'all rap songs. And y'all praise the violence that goes on in y'all community, y'all hoods, these cities that y'all come from. So y'all know off the back that these cities is not cool. Especially when you level up in the game and you start getting that paper. When you start getting that paper, you start making that money, it's time to go. And it's sad, it's messed up that we got to live like that. Because when you go to these other rich neighborhoods and you look around, these people not moving to another state or anything like that. They moving right in the rich neighborhoods within that county. They not going nowhere to another state, but we got to do that because we are our worst number one target. When one gets some money, they try to pull you down, man. And it's crazy that it's like that. But anyway, back to what I was saying, man. If you could put up a bag for somebody to give you information on the guys that did this, that bag should have been utilized to get your family, your immediate family, out of danger. For anybody else that's watching and you coming up in these streets, you come up in these neighborhoods, you come up in these ghetto communities, you come up in this gang infested areas, the same ones that you guys rap about, man. Y'all already know that these places, man, is not cool. They not even cool for us. On our way trying to come up. When you ride through the neighborhoods and you hear the shots that go off when you land in your bed. So you already know what's on and popping out here. Come on, man, get y'all family up out of harm's way. Get your family out of danger, man. On to some new things, man. BG, man. I'ma shake my head on this one too. BG might be in some more trouble, man, like he violated his parole terms. They told him he couldn't hang around convicted felons, which is normal for anybody that parole. They tell you that you can't be around this type of crew. You can't be around these gang members. You already know off the bat when you violate that, they coming. Now, in BG case, he was already doing music before he went to jail. That was his career. It wasn't like he was out here doing drive-bys or anything like that. He didn't get locked up for doing drive-bys. I think that these people, man, they look at us and they say, you know what? I don't like how he's making this money, man. And let's just say this. Look, check this out. Check this out. Can you imagine his parole officer being in bed with his woman? And he's telling his woman, you know, that rap guy that sang that song with the bling bling song with those guys. Yeah, I know. Yeah, the Cash Money people. Yeah. Do you know that one? He's locked up in my facility and I treat him bad, baby. You should see how I tell him, lock it up in his cell. And they laugh, him and his girlfriend. They laughing on how they treating you, on how they doing you, right? Now imagine when you come home, you get out of jail. And you on that TV screen, you got that big old chain on. And this dude was just talking to his wife on how bad he was in there treating you, how he told you to lock it up in your cell and you had to lock it up in your cell. And now his girlfriend that he was telling all this to is saying, hey, baby, is that the rapper that you was talking about? Look like he's doing good. Oh, that's a nice chain. Like, you had those guys. And can you imagine that parole officer getting upset? And he's getting mad. He said, I'm about to do what I got to do to lock this guy back up. Yeah, you got that type of stuff going on. But in BG's case, you was given the order, parole conditions, parole terms, and it seems like you violated it. I hope that you get out of this, man. But for, like I always say, you guys look at these examples and look how they coming. They coming to take you out the game. They coming to bring you back down. They don't want to see you come up. Nobody wants to see you come up. And if you're not doing it right, they gonna make it right on their behalf and put you in the right place that they want you to be in. Man, it's Compton Rick Rock with Compton Rick Rock TV. And what else we got to talk about? I had something else I wanted to talk about. What was it, man? I had something else I wanted to talk about. I really don't want to take up too much of you guys' time because I got a whole lot of more videos I got to put together. I've been going for a week. That's what I want to talk about. I was shooting a video for a guy named Bompton G Uno. You guys go over there and check out Bompton G Uno on Instagram. It's BPT G Uno. And also, I believe his YouTube channel is G Uno. You guys go check him out. Well, anyway, I was shooting a video with these guys, which was in the Piru neighborhood in the city of Compton. He called me up. He wanted the video shot by Rock. So I went over there and I shot the video. When I shot the video, it was a whole bunch of blood guys hanging out there. I was by myself. I pulled up by myself, handled my business. And when I put the video up, a lot of guys that was on my Instagram page, because I had a song back in the days called Ain't No Bompton. I did in 2015, which was some years ago. A couple of guys in the comment section said, I thought you said it wasn't Ain't No Bompton. I thought you said this and that. And it kind of tripped me out because, yes, at that time when I put that album out, that's what I was on. And, you know, it seemed like people don't want you to change. People don't want you to grow. People just want to see you stuck at this level. They want to see you stuck down here. They don't want to see you go up. I looked at it. I looked at the young guy and he reminds me of how I used to be when I was his age, coming up in the music game and just coming up in the street life in the city of Compton, period. And I took a liking to him. And when I heard the lyrics of the song, he was dissing another rapper by the name of Snoopy Badass. You guys are familiar with Snoopy Badass. He's kind of popular on the internet, went viral a few times. And when I heard the lyrics of the song, I was like, wow, man, I really didn't want to shoot this kind of content because I'm not on that. But at the same time, I told him, I said, listen, man, you sure you want to put this video out there? If you want to put this video out here, we could do it. This is your career. But if I was you, I would aim more towards the women. I would aim more towards taking my time, making something that's going to last instead of making a diss song. A diss song coming out the gate, never cool. Because you haven't made it to the top yet. You haven't made it to a point to where you could do that and it won't hurt your career. Coming out the gate like that, sometimes that kind of will have an effect on one's career. But Bompton G Uno is a good rapper, you know what I'm saying? I felt like with my visual, with me helping him out, was something that I didn't have when I was coming up in the rap game, when I was hanging with Game and all them dudes. I never really linked on those dudes for their help. But when I seen this guy trying to do something, I felt by me being a little older, me having a camera, and not only me filming this video, I had enough time to sit down with him and preach the importance of, you know, just the streets and areas that he might need help in that nobody is giving him wisdom on. So I just felt like by me being an older guy and on the opposite side of the tracks, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of rare. And I felt like, you know, me, being somebody in these streets with a name and taking the time out to help a guy that's a power root, that was a good look, because you don't have too many people trying to bridge those gaps. You got people that won't even pull up in these neighborhoods, let alone by themselves. I don't care how gangster they claim to be. They not pulling up in nobody's neighborhood to film a video with all these bloods who really they don't even understand why they don't even get along with a lot of these gangs that they don't get along with. But when I pulled up, they felt my presence. I felt their presence. It was a respect thing. And at the end of the day, it was about handling business. The main focus was on G Uno. Let's get your music out here. Let's get your music heard. This would definitely be the last time that I promote this type of sound on my platform, or even me filming this with my name attached to it, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like you better as a rapper. I feel like you could do a lot way more with your talent than doing the diss songs, you know what I'm saying? But we're gonna see, man. Hip hop was based on on beef. And the reason why I say that, it wasn't like a street beef, it was just who could be the top rapper in that city. Wisconsin Rick Rock with Wisconsin Rick Rock TV. Catch y'all on the next one.